Halo Sobat Mitra, salam vokasi dan salam sejahtera. Apa kabar kalian hari ini? Semoga dimanapun kalian berada selalu dianugerahi dengan kebahagiaan dan kesehatan. Oke, back to Mitra Podcast dengan tema literasi part 2. Nah, bagi Sobat Mitra yang belum nonton part 1-nya nih, bisa klik di deskripsi di bawah ini. Oke, sebelumnya perkenalkan, nama saya Ganesha Rahadatul Aishi sebagai host pada podcast kali ini. Oke, kita kembali dengan topik literasi. Topik hari ini agak spesial nih kontennya, karena kali ini merupakan special English session, karena narasumber hari ini bukan hanya seorang duta literasi, tapi juga merupakan murid yang memiliki gelar The Best Students in English category, sampai-sampai jadi peringkat 2 di ujian TOEIC tingkat nasional. How cool is that? Okay, so please welcome Kak Andrew.
Hello, how are you doing?
Hello Andrew, I'm good. How are you doing?
I'm good. How about you?
Yeah, I'm pretty good too. You look so handsome today.
Oh, thank you. So do you.
So am I. Okay. Would you mind to introduce yourself first?
Oh, of course. Hello. My name is Endruni Mikhail Sinaga. I am from the 11th grade, Mechanical Engineering here in Mitra Industri, Vocational High School. It's very good to meet you, and very good to meet you, and I'm very glad to be here today in the podcast room. You know, I've heard legends about this place.
Okay, it's a pleasure to meet you too. Okay, so after being the first literacy ambassador and then become the first English category, how's your feel to hold these titles?
Oh, I feel great. You know, it's always good to have a title. You know, to feel that you're finally being recognized, of course. But also, it's great because I think this literacy program is actually very good, you know.
Correct.
Because it promotes and motivates literacy and reading for the other students and the school, and I think it's a really great program. I think it's really nice what we're doing here. I think it's very useful and important, so I'm very glad to be a part of it.
Agree. It's such a marvelous program. So about being the first literacy ambassador, just how much do you like to read, Andrew?
Oh, well, I've been reading ever since I was a wee lad, a little kid, as one would say. Ever since I was, I think ever since about 6, because, of course, in school you'd be reading the textbooks.
Yeah, education's book, educational book.
You know, math, physics.
Yeah, sure.
And I also read a lot of, in recent times, a lot of different books, fiction, a lot of storybooks, from a lot of great authors, Suzanne Collins, Stephen King. Those kinds of people.
See, so you keep the balance between education and entertainment.
Yeah, I keep that balance. It's good to have some fun a little bit in your life.
Wow. So you like to read since you were 6 years old?
Yep, 6.
Oh my god, that was so cool. So you can be the youngest literacy ambassador.
I mean, there's only like 3 of us, right?
Oh really? There's 3 of you?
Yeah, because it started back in February, right?
Right. Okay. So about literacy, so the program that been implemented in our school is Dominance to Read. So from scale of 1 to 10, Andrew, just how important is reading for you?
Well, I'd say a 10, right? Definitely.
A 10. I mean, yeah, it's not 100 or an infinite.
No, because it's out of 10. That's not possible.
Okay, it's 10.
Because it's almost, no, it's fundamental, right? To society as we know it. I mean, you drive in a car, you look out at the street signs, you read the signs so you don't crash your car, right? And you read your books to learn. I think it's a very vital part of life, really. It's the very basis of communication, is the sharing of information, and I think it's literacy that really is the backbone of all that. To understand one another. It's very important, I'd say. So yeah, definitely a 10.
Okay, correct. But however, usually people this day really like to use a gadget rather than reading books, So how do you think about that?
Well, I think there's definitely each thing has its pros and its cons, right? But I think the point here is that a book is made to be read, right? It's for reading. Meanwhile, gadgets, it certainly can be used for reading. There's lots of sites now for reading, AO3 and
correct.
Wattpad, all those kinds of stuff. And well, I think that's useful. at the end of the day, a phone isn't for reading. You know, it's got lots of other different purposes on it. You know, to listen to music, for games, to communicate with other people, and I think
that can become like a distraction.
yeah, it's a distraction, whereas a book is purely for reading. You know, for
Yes,
literacy.
I agree. So you know what? When I want to try to read book on my cell phone, and sometimes there's a chat notifications come in, and I'm just like,
Yeah.
my mind just goes totally blank and goes, oh no, I
Yeah.
got distracted. So
Yeah.
I totally agree.
I know what that's like, you know. You
Yeah.
know, sometimes you get distracted, and then you have to read the whole chapter over again because you forgot what it said.
Right. So book is more efficient if you want to be more focused.
Yeah, I'd say so.
Correct. Yeah. So let's talk about your English skills. So your English is very good. You're very good
Oh,
at
thank
it.
you.
Yeah. So how do you
Yours
learn?
too.
Yeah. Thank you. How do you learn English, Andrew?
Well, let me tell you this. You know, ever since I was a very little kid, I've been getting asked this from all the time, from my students, from my classmates. You know, it's been getting asked a lot. You know, Andrew, how are you so good in English? Can you tutor me at English? How are you so good in English? Can you teach me? And you know, even now, you remember when we did that speech for the TOEIC for the 10th graders?
Oh yes, I remember we did. Yeah.
Yeah, ever since that, I've been kind of, I don't know, famous with them, I think.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you know,
you did. Yeah.
Yeah, every time I try to like walk, you know, to the canteen,
Yeah,
for
like
example.
Mr. Andrew,
Yeah,
teach me.
Yeah, they stop me and they ask, "Can you teach me? Can you tutor me? How did you get so good at English?" And you know, ever since I was a little kid, I always give them the same answer, and that's my mom, actually, back when we still lived in Medan, she used to be an English teacher, is what I tell them.
Really? That's nice.
Yeah, but you know, there's this quote I heard once, a very great quote from a very great man.
Okay.
It goes that, you know, a fish can't tell you how it can swim. I can't tell you how I'm good at English. I just sort of, you know, am. You know.
You just did. Yeah.
I just am. You know, I'm just sort of lucky to be raised in a environment that, you know, made me who I am today. You know, it's just a product of of my life, I guess. It's the best way to put it.
Oh yeah, what a wise quote. And who's this great man?
Oh, well, you see, here's the thing about that. That's my quote. I said that.
Okay, so it's,
I just came up with that.
So it's like Andrew Roni Sinaga 2023 quote.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Put that on my gravestone.
Okay, cool. It's very inspirational. Okay. So we came to the end of our session. Okay. To say goodbye, do you have any other motivation or tips that you can give to viewers, you know, about literacy or about learning English? You can say, yeah, just motivation.
Yeah, I think if your goal in life is for, you know, literacy, if, you know, you have a passion for that kind of stuff, I think you should definitely go for it. But I think at the end of the day, what matters is to, you know, find what speaks to you, you know, because literacy isn't just about books. It's about an understanding, right? To be able to understand something. And I think if you can find what really understands you and what you really understand, I think that's really what everyone should strive for. You know, you should love what you do and do what you love, as they say. Okay. So yeah, that's my 2 cents.
So like, if you like sport, try to become an athlete.
Yeah.
If you like art, try to become an artist. Just,
you know,
do what you love for your passion, like that.
Yeah, you know, if Michael Jackson had learned how to be a boxer, or if Muhammad Ali had been taught how to be a musician, you know, imagine the disaster, you know.
So everyone just should do what they love, what they're passionate about.
I think so anyway.
Sure, yeah, I agree with that.
That's my 2 cents.
What a wise word from Kak Andrew ya. Oke, terima kasih Kak Andrew karena telah hadir pada Mitra Podcast pada kesempatan kali ini.
You're welcome.
Oke, untuk Sobat Mitra juga, semoga bisa termotivasi dan bisa jadi makin semangat nih untuk belajar bahasa Inggris, untuk mengembangkan literasinya. Oke, karena sudah sampai di penghujung acara, kita harus pamit undur diri. Jangan lupa like, comment, dan subscribe ya.
Subscribe.
Just smash that
subscribe button.
Okay, have a good day.